Meanwhile, with tariffs being one of the biggest talking points of the Trump administration, a key area that could be impacted is the housing market. Now, when it comes to making new homes, a recent survey of home builders found they expect to spend an extra $9,200 in construction costs per home under the president's new trade policy. Now, this does not help the Rockford area, who's already 4,000 homes short of being in a comfortable spot. According to the Northwest Illinois Alliance of Realtors, however, a small glimmer of hope in the city of Rockford itself, where a tax rebate program has spurred the growth of around 130 new homes just this past year. Now, I got to meet up with a home builder and a housing expert to learn where the market is at right now. This beauty is set to be a 4-bedroom home right near where Rockford and Belvedere meet.
This is the master suite. This is the big great room in the kitchen.
Chris Yowsey has been building homes across our area for over 15 years. The demand has only grown in Rockford, which is why he is confident a home like this would sell, building it before even securing a buyer.
We're building on speculation. It's not sold yet. Nobody's come in and bought it. We're just building anticipation somebody would come in and buy them.
In fact, across the last year, his company has built over 50 homes, much different compared to when he first started.
As prices have escalated, we've had to meet that demand with materials increases and labor increases.
How do you meet that high demand, adding thousands of homes to our area while building in an ever-changing political climate?
Nobody really knows what's going to happen between countries that are negotiating, our president who's constantly changing his mind, so on.
According to the National Association of Home Builders, 85% of the lumber builders use in the U.S. comes from Canada.
We get a lot of our lumber from Canada as well as the states, and that's not going to have any impact at all because President Trump has basically given them a waiver. Same with steel and some of the other components. They've been given waivers as well.
As we start attracting more employers, expanding their businesses here, we're going to need places for the workers that we're going to be attracting.
Connor Brown has worked in the realtor industry in Northern Illinois for over 2 decades.
The real estate market here has changed dramatically. We went from a situation where we were kind of dead last in the nation back in 2014 to now we're one of the hottest real estate markets in the country.
He says while there are costs added as a result of tariffs, it pushes companies to support locally sourced products.
We build with a lot of American-made products. We try to do that with our flooring, our countertops, our cabinets.
Even if you look at the hammers that are produced at S-Wing in Rockford, Illinois, that go into building houses like this. I mean, it certainly provides some opportunity for some of our local manufacturers to, benefit from some of the tariffs. So as much as, there can be things that, can be a detraction, it can also present itself as an opportunity as well, too.
Even in the midst of ever-changing tariff percentages, local municipalities like Rockford are giving tax breaks to builders.
More taxing bodies should get on that bandwagon and look to it as, hey, we're going to make a short-term investment by giving up 3 years of property taxes, but we're going to have that tax base for the life of that home.
Northern Illinois is definitely a market that supports the seller. However, Connor Brown says with enough research, a buyer can find what they're looking for.
Act quickly, and they have to know exactly what they're selecting, but if they're doing their homework, they'll be well positioned.
Now, if you are considering new construction, Connor Brown says to interview local home builders, talk with local lenders, and also see what financing options would be available for you.